Let's hit it. Let's hit it, everyone. Let's do it. Cheers to you. It's a new week, new you. I hope your week is getting off to a good start. Mine is, because it's Monday. It's about 5 p.m. currently. Having some Four Roses. It's not the traditional yellow label Four Roses. This is the single barrel. And it's got some kick. It's got some kick. Truth be told, little too much heat for me, but it is good and it will 100% get the job done quickly at that. So today's video is going to be talking about eviction moratoriums, and that sounds very boring. And frankly, this is going to be about as political as you can expect to see me get in videos. And it's not that I really seek to do that, but sometimes you read the current events and you're just like, there's, I mean, what are we doing here? Like what are we actually doing here, And so we're going to get into that. Real quick, subscribe to the channel if you have not. I have a verbal commitment to go from 137 subscribers as of right now to 138 tonight. If my friend Matt does not subscribe, I'm going to be knocking on your door. I'm going to find you. I will find you. I will knock on your door. Okay, so hopefully 138 subscribers as of this. Your subscriptions are appreciated. If you need real estate help, 1911syndicate.com. Keep that real brief. Operate in a lot of different states. Frankly, we've got a lot more going on in other states than we do in my own state of Utah right now. So always reach out if you need anything on that. Now, the eviction moratorium. We are going to have to break this down a little bit. And yes, I'm a notes guy, okay? It's just the nature of the beast here. So here's what it comes down to. The Biden administration has extended the eviction moratorium. To give you some background on what exactly that is, during COVID, a lot of employers, businesses, right, either had to close their doors, some permanently, which was extremely sad. As someone who is a small business owner, that's extremely sad. But hopefully most of them temporarily had to close their doors or furlough their workers for a little bit, couldn't have their full staff on. So basically, if you were in the position where you rent a home or rent an apartment and you've been impacted by COVID and you can't work, then you can't be evicted. And so, essentially it's like free rent, because you can't be charged rent for like the last year and a half. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. But the good news, everyone, is that this was expiring. We were just, talking about this is expiring as of July 31st. And I was excited about that. It's like, cool, man. We got to get people paying their rent. We got to get people working again. Like, come on, America. Like, let's do this, USA. And the Biden administration said, nah, we're gonna extend it so everyone can live for free a little bit longer. And there's just a lot of problems with this, okay? Specifically, what was even more interesting was that apparently, like, the CDC is the one that extended the eviction moratorium, which I don't understand how the Center for Disease Control is the one dictating what we do in terms of paying our rent. Very odd to me. And even the Biden administration, I mean, Biden himself, you can go find these clips that are out there of him saying, hey, we don't really know how this is going to hold up in court, but we're going to go for it anyway. And that should concern you, okay? That should concern all of us, that anyone with that much power would say, I don't know if what I'm doing, let's make it dumbed down for all of us like myself. I don't know if what we're doing is legal, but we're going to send it anyway. That's concerning. That's concerning, everyone, okay? And now, so what's happening is the landlord and realtor groups, or at least some of them, are suing to get this overturned. And in case you're like, why would they do that? Do they not like people? Like, people can't pay their rent. Like, why would they sue them? Because they have to, everyone. Let's break it down real quick. So as of June, and I'm filming this on, what do we got? August 9th, okay, so damn near 2 months ago. That's just pathetic. 6 million Americans were behind on their rent, 6 million, and landlords are owed about $28 billion in back owed rents that people didn't have to pay for the last year and a half. So, and this is just, look, no one ever take my word for it, okay, but I do enjoy marketing, and just if anyone from the Biden administration does see this, I would just ask you to consider that we rename this the FHA, right? Because that goes along with like federal mortgages and stuff. The FHAFLA, which is the Free Housing Act for Lazy Americans. act at the end of it, right? So the reality of the situation is that a big part of why I have such a problem with this is everyone is capable of working right now. Okay, there's like a lot of evidence to go. Employers are begging people, like, please come work. We will do almost anything to get people to come work. We're short-staffed because no one wants to come work. I'm at the deli counter the other day in the grocery store. I told this story last week, but there's like no deli meat in there, and I tell the bro behind the counter, I'm like, dude, what's like? There's no meat. Like, where's my turkey? You know, I need my turkey, man. And he's like, yeah, I guess Boar's Head has like a meat shortage because they can't get anyone to come work and cut the meats. So it's like, hey, my sandwiches are taking a hit because no one wants to work. And I got a problem with that, everyone. Like, McDonald's is offering like free Samsung phones and stuff like that, and just to give people an incentive to come work. So, hey, look, it's not that people can't go work, they're choosing not to, okay? I'm going to give you the most straightforward recap of current events that I possibly can, and I'm going to read it because I don't want to get it wrong. Landlords and realtor associations are suing the federal government, who has admitted that they might not have the legal authority to extend an eviction moratorium. Able-bodied people who can work but choose not to cannot pay their rent with no possibility of being kicked out. Meanwhile, the people that own the properties are owed $28 billion and have to bend over and take it. This is the world in 2021, everyone, and it should concern you. It's not good, and it's not good. A downer, but that's Monday's video.